The end dimension. For most players, it's usually just going to a bunch of end cities until we find an elytra, then leaving, and probably never visiting it ever again. And that's because the end looks and feels very plain and boring, and it's been like that for a while. So I decided to spice up the end dimension a little bit and make it actually pretty and worth to explore without using any mods, only using command blocks. Will it be possible? I don't know, you'll have to watch the video. The first thing I did was carve a hole in the inside of the end island. This is where I'll put my command blocks. So I want to explain what I want to add in this video. I want to add more biomes, and not just on the ground, but maybe in the air too. I also want to add some custom structures with custom mechanics, and even a custom boss. Yeah, this video is gonna take a while to make. Anyways, I want to add biomes first. Now technically I can't really make my own biomes, because that would require mods, but I can make it sim like it. My first idea was to use armor stands with tags that will indicate the biome that I'll place around it. But how are we gonna do that, and how do I even spawn the biomes in randomly? So after a bit of thinking, I realized I could use Endermen. You see, Endermen spawn everywhere in the end dimension, so why not use them to place my biomes? The way I did this is by repeatedly executing a command block at a random Enderman and detecting if there are any other armor stands with biome tags in a 50 block radius of it. If there isn't any, it'll spawn an armor stand with a random biome tag. Now we can detect the biome tag and place a biome around it. But how are we gonna do that? Well, in my infection mod video I had a very similar issue. To solve it, I used bats. You see, bats have a very strange pet finding, almost like if it's random. Oh wait, it is. So by summoning a bat at the armor stand and making it slightly faster, then continuously setting the blocks under it to diamond blocks, you can see that it creates these little pads from the armor stand. By summoning more of them, we can make sure that they create some sort of blob instead of just lines. And while this does technically work, it only changes the ground, which I don't think you can call a biome. But before I add anything to the terrain, I first wanted to make sure that my idea works. So after moving, because I realized these chunks are unloaded and I'll have a pretty limited space there, I made a couple of placeholder biomes. Oh, it definitely works. Oh, oh! Damn, look at those patterns, bro. So you might be wondering what's happening here. Well, my forgot to add this tiny little thing at the end of some commands, so instead of just replacing the endstone, it fills in the whole area. So a quick fix later. Oh! I think it's working. That looks like it's working pretty well. Yeah! Look at that. Oh, that's so much better than before. Biomes everywhere, bro. Look at that. Look at it. Alright, I think it's time to actually replace these placeholder biomes with real ones. So after building a couple of trees for a biome, what we can do is make a timer that summons an arrow with a tag at a random bat, then randomly picks out a tree and puts it in the arrow's position once it lands. Look at that. Oh, there's another one over there. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. Now the only issue I had is that the ground looked very plain because it had no plants, so my solution was coral. You see, if you put coral on a waterlogged slab, it doesn't actually dry, so we can use this mechanic to make the biome feel more alive. And after using a similar mechanic as the bats, but this time using cats, I managed to get a pretty good result. Is what I would have said if I would have actually used cats. You see, cats kinda just awkwardly stand in one place and I need them to be constantly moving, so I ended up just using bats with increased gravity and the results were pretty good. It does work. I don't know why the trees are broken. Why are the trees broken? And why is there water? There's there. I see a couple issues with it. That seems perfect. And we have a biome. With a decent amount of plants. Anyways, this took me like a day to make. I'm gonna head to bed. So, I might have done a little work. So I'm actually done with every single biome now. Let me actually show you the biomes that I've made. They're very cool. This biome is filled with these green trees that were inspired by weeping willow trees. It also has a bunch of plants on the ground as well as these floating organisms. Look, I try my best. I have to work with nail blocks already. It's not easy. You can also see that the tree has transparent leaves and glowing fruits, but that's not gonna be rare in this video. ignore that thing for now, okay? My second biome was this blue one filled with small ponds and tall mushrooms that have some sort of egg in their gills. Its ground is covered in these small plants and the whole biome definitely doesn't resemble any mods at all. So I've already shown you my orange biome with these spruce-inspired trees, so I got nothing to say. But for that one, I do. This is probably my favorite biome. With its purple trees and amethyst everywhere, it's got a pretty cool vibe to it. Moving on, here's the white crystal thingy biome you saw in previous shots. It's pretty much just a bunch of white crystals, but they also have iron inside of them, which could come in handy. For my sixth biome, I made these little lakes generate on top and next to each other, and I gotta say, it doesn't look that bad. And for my final biome, I actually made one of my viewers' ideas. You see my Discord server, where I do events, post my world downloads, and you can get notified about videos quicker. I did a small building event for this occasion. And one of the two winners ended up being Shape, mostly winning for his idea of building the Brimstone Creep biome from Calamity, but ultimately his build didn't make it into my biome list, because I wasn't quite sure how to build these things, and his design wasn't the best. Although, my try didn't look better. But anyways, the second winner was actually Vanilla MC, a somewhat long-time viewer of mine, who cooked up this oxidized volcanic lick, and I was like, why not add that as my last biome? And so I did. This one is actually a little more tricky, as the coral inside of the lake is procedural too, and every time a biome like this generates, it spawns a lake shape like this in the middle. It also has these plants around it. And that concludes all my biomes. So here are the modules for the green biome, the purple biome, the blue mushroom biome, the white crystals biome, the small lakes biome, and the oxidized volcanic lake biome. But something I haven't even seen is how all of them generate at once, because actually been summoning them in with commands, so let's see how this actually goes in practice. So I've been flying around a little bit generating these biomes, and I gotta say, it's starting to look like an end update. Like, this looks pretty good. Anyways, it's time to add sky islands. I don't think this is how islands are supposed to look, I'm really honest. I made them swirly now. There were these fish things before. Yeah, look at that. My recording wasn't going for some reason. And now they're swirly. They're swirly. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was not expecting that result. Look at that. That's something now. Hold on. That's something. Okay. Interesting. I like it. It's very weird and chaotic, but I like it. That one is special. That one was really cool. Okay, see, that's more like a puller thing. This one is dude. Okay, these are starting to look like actual islands. Look at this. I would call that a success. So you're probably wondering how I'm spawning these islands in. Well, we can select a random enderman and see if there are any islands near it. If there are none, it gets the sky tag. Then, we summon an armor stand either 60 or 90 blocks above it with the sky test tag. If the armor stand with the sky test tag doesn't have any islands near it, it kills itself, takes the tag away from the enderman and summons an armor stand with the sky tag. That armor stand then summons 10 invisible vexes around it, which all continuously clone this spear around them. After 30 seconds, all vexes die and the island is complete. So now I would say the word generation aspect is pretty much done other than structures, but I do want to do something else before I add those. While I technically didn't say at the start of the video, I want to add custom mobs too, because currently the dimension is kind of lacking in those.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
So the first three mods I added were these variants of vexes with block displays on them. When you kill them, they drop suspicious gel, which when consumed has a 90% chance to give you levitation. The fourth mob I added was this wraith. It's pretty much just an invisible husk with this block display and some particles. Moving on, the next mob I added was this brim cap. It doesn't really do anything, but when you hit it, it summons these clouds of poison around it. Then I added the Star Bloom. It's actually my second favorite mob because every 30 seconds it releases a wave of regeneration to everything in a 5-block radius of it. And for the last and final mob, I added the Charmite. This is probably my favorite mob for one very specific reason. Now, as you can see, it doesn't really move or does anything unless you touch it, in which case two things can happen. One, it explodes, and two, it spawns a spear of shards around it, which then all shoot out and damage entities they hit. And just listen to that sound. Holy shit. This video is sponsored by me. Look at this. Come on man, I made an entire end update and it only takes one click to subscribe, so I would greatly appreciate it if you would. And at that point, you can also like the video. Please? Anyways, I kiss you on your belly, let's get right back into the video. Okay, so we have the mobs, right? So now what we need is a way to spawn them in. So after watching my Mystica video about how Minecraft spawns mobs in, I can confidently say that I can actually very easily replicate it. So I'm just gonna explain what I learned, but if you want a more detailed explanation, go watch Mystica's video, it's very cool. So, we can actually visualize this system with 3 circles. So the closest one to the player is 24 blocks. No mobs can spawn in this circle. The second one is 32 blocks. Any mob outside of this has a chance to despawn after a bit. And if any mobs leave the 128 block radius circle, they instantly despawn. Now, this is cool and all, but I can't really make them have a chance to despawn, so I'll modify these circles a little bit for the custom mobs. So the center circle is the same, but the second one is now 64 blocks. If any mobs go beyond this circle, they'll despawn after 30 seconds. And the final circle is also the same, so if any mobs leave the 128 block radius circle, they instantly despawn. I also learned that the typical mob cap is 70 per player, so we're just gonna shrink that down to 60, each mob having a cap of 10 except the mushrooms. They won't really have a limit because I'll spawn them indifferently. So how do I actually spawn all of these mobs in? Well, the answer is the same mob that I was relying on this entire video, Enderman. So after writing a bit of logic for each mob, making sure some only spawn in specific biomes, we have a working entity spawning system. And now the end actually feels alive, which is awesome. So now it's time for structures. So I built a couple of structures and I think this should be all of them other than the boss's dungeon. So this little platform will also come with this block display that when right click sets your spawn. And so we also have this obsidian catalyst with some gold inside of it, as well as these end gateway ruins and even a little reference to the mod, because why not? I also made these tower ruins and the tower itself. So the cool thing about this tower is that it comes with a wandering trader, so this is actually the wandering trader's home. Now spawning them in is pretty much gonna be just as easy as spawning the biomes in. So basically we're just gonna make sure that there are no other structures at the other block radius of a random enderman, and if there are none we can select random structure and put it at the enderman's location. And now we're pretty much done with structures and everything works like how it should. So after this I meet the boss and it's gonna be in the video, but trust me, you're gonna wanna see it. It's really cool, okay? Please look up the video, I need the views. Anyways, after everything finally being finished, I started up my stream and opened up my server. So for the sake of the video, I would like you guys to like go in a one group, in like one team, as one team.
Oh, that's not happening.
I know, but I'm still gonna, please.
It is not.
Why do you have my skin on? YouTube is not responding, what the fuck? Bro, what is this? What is this stream, man? It's already chaos. It's been 2 minutes. Guys, can we not? Another portal. Oh, damn. Okay.
He's literally asking me for something right now.
Oh, bro. Eve, this is still not a survival server.
Fuck. It's like making a house.
There's a whole ass bamboo farm, bro. Okay, I'll have a tour.
Right now.
Guys.
I have fun.
Guys.
How much do you?
What the fuck is this? Wait. Dude, this stronghold. It's made of one room, like 3 corridors, and the stairs. That's it. What the fuck? Alright. Welcome, people. Welcome to the end. Let's go, guys.
Well,
let's go.
I guess it's starting.
Let's go, guys. Go into the world. Go on,
I got like half my arrows up here.
Yeah, I see that. It's perching. Hit it, guys. Hit it. Kill it. Get it.
Alright.
Oh!
I got it. Yeah, that's all of it. That's all of it.
Nice clutch.
I'm out of arrows.
Bro, just hit me. Thanks for getting out there.
Kill it. Kill it.
Dude, he's almost there. Get it.
Yeah. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
We're like married.
Bro, ooh, I'm so tempted, bro.
You guys,
Alright, I won't.
Oh, that failed. No!
Bro,
Guys, just
all y'all
wait for the
who is
fucking
throwing ender pearls
staircase.
off the edge? Bro, someone is being like
Let's go,
hella
guys.
right now.
Let's go.
Dude, how do I even...
Oh my god. Look at
I'm
this
trying
view.
to
There we go. Oh!
there we go. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. It's my
Oh.
favorite type of wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
What's
So
that?
like, Hidgerby, would you like to explain what's going on?
No. Hey, look a tower there.
No.
What the fuck?
Starts an event, doesn't tell us anything, have to... And as soon as the event actually starts, would you like to explain?
Alright, guys. Well, welcome. Welcome to the end update.
Oh, hello. Okay, then.
Is there just like nothing in this? Like,
Wait, I think we're
wasted?
supposed to trade with this guy.
Guys,
Maybe.
it's,
Okay.
appreciate
Okay,
the
emeralds.
structure,
Hold on.
guys, please.
Dude,
Wait,
as a
wait.
builder, this sucks ass. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
super
it
real.
kind of does, bro.
You start
Wait,
levitating.
Wait, what?
Have you seen
It
his,
sounds
his
disgusting.
drugs video?
Oh, okay. Nice.
Here, I'll put water for you then.
Great gaming.
Nice.
Dude.
Man.
That was great.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh, what is this? It's an ending.
So, like
It's not just
say,
one.
say I just... Can I
You
destroy it?
can't. It's an entity. It's a. If you press F, you press B. It's an interaction entity.
You know,
He's
you
a
really
conduit,
pissed me
yeah, I
off,
saw
man.
that.
I almost had a fucking Elytra, you ass.
Oh. Oh, you. Oh.
I was literally right there.
You should give the man a free,
Oh, you got custom. All these mushrooms are fire. These
Thank you.
mushrooms. They have like collision too. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Thank you. It's already better. I think. Let's start with that. Yeah.
everyone, like, walk in all directions.
Oni,
oh, what is
stop,
that?
stop. Oh
What
my
is
god.
that? Yo, what is that?
I'm gonna die.
What is this? Whoa. There's like something over here. Wait, it's not even far from where you... Holy shit, it's an obelisk. Yo, okay, I did... Was I not supposed to walk into it?
Yo, hey,
Uh-oh.
HP.
It just turned on.
There we go.
What?
Guys,
It's a good thing I got arrows. I got 2 arrows. Oh my god, it's color changing? Oh my god, that's cool.
I have no arrows.
Wait, let me get my...
the PC gonna target a very man.
I can't play Swamp.
Dude, I love that it's color changing. Holy shit.
Thank you.
What do you do? How do you fight this thing?
It's really good with your 4 patches too, because that's color lighting. Wait. It's not doing damage. Wait, how do I damage it? I did damage with arrows, but it's throwing it.
Ow.
Oh shit! I'm gonna die.
Amazing.
Who put a bed over there?
Look, there.
Oh, why was the TV? How do we defeat it? You can't even hit it.
What do you mean?
Oh, Jesus.
Get a bow.
You can't hit it.
No.
Oh, well, I have a bow. I just don't have any arrows.
Yeah, I have no arrows either.
Look at how cool the sea mines still are. Look at how cool they are.
I just killed an Enderman with an arrow. How is that even possible? Is that supposed to be a feature as well? Sure, I'm like,
Brother.
oh, he's coming.
I guess spawn killing's a feature too.
You know, instead of calling it interview murmur, we should call him like Fun Hour.
What did you guys think of the boss? It was
Arrow out of 10.
damn.
I think it was definitely a boss.
It was. I mean,
It definitely was.
Possibly
I
a
will
bit
say, I love the
unbalanced.
color changing. Color changing was magical, bro.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
mostly
Excuse
meant
me? What is that? What is
What?
attacking me?
Finally, you're discovering the mobs. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing. Leave a comment if you would like, and have a nice one.